BMW, or as the Germans call it, and as Rohan calls it, BMW. Bayerisch Motorenwerke. My best German accent, that is. That's a brand that all of us have always lusted for at some point in our life. We've always wanted one. And if you don't, in 2023, have a ton of money to buy an M2 or an M3 or a 340i or an X3 40i, but you still want a BMW or a BMW, get this. No, it's not rear wheel drive, and yes, I would have the diesel over the petrol in this case, and yes, in my opinion, it does look brilliant, because at the other end of the spectrum, at the higher end of the spectrum, BMWs are getting rather, well, weird, for the lack of a better, or rather not better, non-controversial term. And that's good, because this side is the Orchard side, the side that people actually buy. And these cars are still looking great, especially if you take that extra box that gives you the M Sport kit and the M Sport wheels. And of course, you get this color. I'll even forgive whatever it is that they have going on the rear diffuser with the design that looks like the exhaust tips, but it isn't. It looks good, really good. And so that's one sense taken care of. Sight. Now, I have been a Mercedes fan in terms of design on the inside, but I must say, this thing is a step up. It's a level up. I mean, just the steering wheel, for example. This is one of the best modern steering wheels that I've ever held in my life. It's thick, it feels perfect, it's still soft, and even the seats, I mean, it's like getting a hug from your girlfriend after being out for a month. And then, just like an annoying girlfriend, there are things that make you want to tear your hair out. Where is the park button? Where is the button to turn off that stupid start-stop? And the AC fan setting should not be in the damn screen. And even though the screens are spectacular, why does there need to be art on my instrument cluster? Just give me a nice set of digital dials and that's about it. Don't overcomplicate things. I mean, if you want to put it in sport, the traction control turns off. Unless you, of course, faff around in the screen again. You know, one of the most famous saying in the automotive world is Colin Chapman's simplify and add lightness. Today I want to add one more. Cyrus Dhabhar says simplify and add some buttons once in a while. Anyways, that's sense number 2 taken care of, isn't it? Touch. You know, you can always tell that you're driving a BMW when you're in a BMW, because for some reason everything is chunkier, everything has more feedback, everything is a little more fizzy, like how all BMWs always should be. And it's no different in this case either. I mean, yes, it isn't rear wheel drive, and yes, you're not going to have some slidey-widey fun. But neither did the last X1, and that was not bad to drive. And yes, I know that this thing has only 148 horsepower, which is less than the last one. And that engine takes 9 seconds to get to 100. 9 seconds, that's slow. But it feels faster. It feels faster because it feels like it's alive, like it's got a soul. Like every BMW does. Well, a soul in bondage and a soul with the stamina of, well, me, but a soul nonetheless. As I said, it feels fizzy. You can hear the engine doing its thing. It's not necessarily a great sound, it's not a great exhaust note, but there's a little bit of grunt from the engine, like how every BMW should have. So that's sense number 3 taken care of, isn't it? Hearing. Now look, even I know a car can't satisfy all 5 of your senses. I mean, I'm not going to lick stuff here and taste it. That would be mechanophiliac. And don't Google that, please. But it does smell nice. It does have that typical leather BMW smell and new car smell because it is new. Now, this is expensive, 48 lakh rupees ex-showroom for this particular version. But if I would recommend this, I would still probably say yes. It's got some real rivals, some real pedigreed rivals. But the X1 still feels special. Maybe it's the allure and pedigree of the badge on the steering wheel. Maybe it's the quality. Maybe it's the fizz. All I can tell you is, if you do buy one, it does feel like money well spent.